Hello, Lancaster and all of the Antelope Valley. This is Joseph Leah with L28 Sports bringing you some great varsity girl action. We have the Lancaster Eagles hosting the Quartz Royals. Now, the Lancaster Eagles sitting at the top of the Golden League 4-0. The Quartz Royals tied with Highland at 3-1. Leads to say this is going to be a very crucial game. I had the chance to speak with Jordan Zinn, number 11, second baseman for the Lancaster High School Eagles, and she said that on a rating from 1 to 5, this game is going to be a 5. So expect some great softball action here. Rhea Rubio taking the mound as she warms up, throwing some pitches there, and going up to bat first for the Royals is Kaylee Moreno, number 10, outfielder, senior. And she's going to take the plate. Weather right now, winds are calm with some great picturesque clouds looking like Mario Brothers here if you played the game. With great, beautiful, clear skies here. The right-hander, number 10, Moreno, at the plate. Expecting the first pitch from the right-hander, Rhea Rubio. Here's the windup. And there's the pitch. And it goes with the ball. Down in the count so far is Rubio. Going against Moreno here at the plate, the right-hander. Here's the windup, the pitch. A swing and a miss. Count is now 1-1, 1 strike, 1 ball. 0 outs as we're top of the first. Joseph Leo here, filling in for Ronnie Wald for L28 Sports Varsity girls softball action right now. Number 10, Moreno swings again and gets strike number 2. Rubio again with the windup. Ball tipped to first, and it's out. She catches it to first baseman. That was Herrera. Elsie Herrera, number 20, first baseman for the Eagles, and it's 1 up, 1 down right now. Rubio back to the mound, going against number 16, Heater, and also another right-hander. Madison Heater, number 16, takes the first pitch, and that's a ball. A little high out the strike zone. Another right-hander against another right-hander here. The Lancaster Eagles varsity girls softball against the Quartz Hill Royals in a crucial game right here. Here's the windup, the pitch. Looks like we have another, I think it's a ball right there, a little high ball. So far, 1 out. And Rubio's down on the count. 2 balls, 0 strikes, 1 out. Top of the first inning. Here's the windup, the pitch. And that's a strike, folks. Right down the middle. To me, it looked like a fastball from here, from behind the chain link fence. Here's the windup, the pitch. Rubio goes, and it's nice save. And that's a great out. 2 outs down, 2 up, 2 down. That was number 20, Elsie Herrera, first baseman, with a great diving catch. That was pretty great athleticism shown there on that catch and that out. 2 outs so far, top of the first. You're watching L28 Sports. Rubio against Billups. Billups, another right-hander here for the Royals. She swings, contact is going, and that's a home run. That's about 300 feet. Number 11, Skylar Billups, catcher and first baseman, seniors, gets the first run of the game. Top of the first with 2 outs. And she sent that one airmail over the fence. The Royals drawing blood first here. In what is a crucial game, the Eagles will see if they can keep their composure. Just meeting on the mound. Probably telling Rubio just, keep the nerves calm and cool. We're still early in the game. Still the first inning. Now we got a left-hander coming up to the plate for the Royals. That's Victoria. Kaylee Victoria infield. She's the opposing pitcher for the Royals. And so far the count is 1 ball with 2 outs. The Eagles trying to get out the first here. Rubio with a great fastball right down the middle. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike, top of the first. 2 outs, but with 1 run by the Royals. Royals in the powder blue. The Eagles in the scarlet red. And she gets some contact with the ball. It pops up, and she's out. And that 3 goes to close out the top of the first here, going to the bottom now. Quartz Hill Royals scoring 1 run in what proves to be a very exciting game so far. Bats had a lot of contact in that first inning as we switch sides now. Let's see if the Eagles will have the same amount of luck as well. Quartz Hill Royals up 1. The Eagles now having their turn and their chance to even the score or take the lead. Heading to the mound for Quartz Hill, 0-0, Kaylee Victoria. She popped out last time at bat, and she's warming up right now. She's a lefty like myself. One of the only 2 left-handers for the Royals. Had a chance to speak with the coach, Robert Drennan, and he happened to tell me that they only have 2 left-handers on the team for the Royals. So let's see what happens here as the Eagles will try to even the score or take the lead here. You're watching L28 Sports. Joseph Leah with commentary at the boards. Jen and Annabelle, sideline reporter with Tiff Johnson. Camera operator, lonely by himself right there, is Ryan Mitchell. On a nice sunny day here with the clouds, very picturesque. A great day for baseball here. And here are the Quartz Hill Royals at the mound, meeting up, giving each other some incentives for this infield play defense, going against the bats of the Varsity Girl Eagles here. We're at the bottom of the first now. Looks like number 2 at the plate for the Eagles. That's Ashley, I hope I don't butcher her name, the catcher, Laksamana. Number 2 here. Kendall and Roger Zinn, head coach Kendall, assistant coach Roger Zinn, giving their girls some incentives here, some advice. Keep their composure as they sit at top of the mountain here in the Golden League with a 4-0 record. And here we go. Victoria with the first pitch, and that's a strike right down the middle. I'm sorry, we're at the middle of the first. Thank you if you have just joined us. Middle of the first action. Lancaster Eagles at bat. Right-hander. And the second pitch. I believe that was a strike. And another strike. 1 ball, 1 strike so far for the count. As Kaylee Victoria, the left-handed pitcher, is behind on the count with 2 balls, 1 strike. Laksamana, the catcher for the Lancaster Varsity Girls Eagles, number 2. Right-hander against the left-hander pitcher, Kaylee Victoria. And here goes the windup in the pitch. Falls out the strike zone. And it's a ball, and it looks like it's 3 balls, 1 strike, 0 outs, bottom of the first. The windup, the pitch, and looks like Ashley will take a walk there to first base on a beautiful day. Great day, the sun's out, and the clouds are hovering over here. As third baseman Coach Rogers in, giving Ashley Laksamana, number 2, on first base some direction. Here's the pitch from Victoria. And looks like that was probably a ball, high ball right there. The wind up in the pitch goes down the middle, and we got another ball. Actually, it was 1 strike, 1 ball. Runners on first. Bottom of the first here, Quartz Royals up 1-0. And there's another strike right down the middle by Kaylee Victoria, 0-0, the left-hander, with a very nice pink and powder blue mitt. Wind up in the pitch. Second ball, 1 strike. Runners on first, and that's Ashley Laksamana, number 2. Swing and a miss. Up to the plate as we change the batters. I believe that's number 12. That's Rankins up to bat. D. Rankins, shortstop, number 13, as she takes a pitch. Bottom of the first and 1 out here. You're listening to, watching L28 Sports. As Victoria, the left-hander, winds up and pitches. Goes down the middle, but a little bit high there. 1 ball, 0 strikes, and 1 out so far as we venture here to the bottom of the first. Kelly pitches again, a swing and a miss. Rankins, number 13, I believe with 2 strikes right now, if I'm calling it correctly here. The wind up, the pitch. Ooh, gets a little bit of contact with the bat and goes foul. Keeping it with 2 strikes. Runners on first. If you just joined us, the score is 1-0. Quartz Royals up 1 with a great home run by Skylar Billups, number 11, from the Royals. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. And Rankins gets retired for her turn at bat. Up to bat next, looks like is Sam Salas, third baseman. Kylie Victoria a little bit hot on the mound. The left-hander. Wind up, goes into the dirt. Nice save by their catcher, Skylar Billups, right there. Went into the ground, and she did a great maneuver by saving that pitch. Here's the windup, the pitch. Another ball. Quartz Royals trying to get out the first with the lead as the Eagles trying to get on the scoreboard. Ooh, a little foul ball. She gets contact. Salas, and it goes foul over the fence. Here's the wind up the pitch from Victoria. Ooh, nice bat contact into right field. They're trying to cut. Runners going to third. Laksamana trying to score, and she does score. Ties up the game, and a great triple by Salas, number 18. When the action happens, it does happen fast, and Salas gets a nice triple there. 1-1. Bottom of the first, and looks like the Eagles have tied this ball game up, and this is just the first inning, folks, with an intense matchup with the Royals against the Eagles. Again, the Lancaster Eagles sitting at first place, 4-0 for Golden League, and Quartz still tied with Highland at 3-1. So this is a very crucial game. Up to bat now, number 7, Naomi, center fielder for the Eagles. Ordonez gets contact on there. Number 7, Ordonez. Hopefully forgive me, I'm saying her name wrong, but she swings, gets contact again. Looks like that might be 2 strikes right there on the count. Ordonez, number 7, getting back into the batter's box. Here's the windup, the pitch. Ooh, again another foul ball. So far the count is 2 strikes, 1 ball, as Ordonez getting contact, but just fouling it away. Salas, runners on third for the Eagles. Contact, foul ball, look out, folks. Goes right behind the dugout. Our staff protecting themselves. Watch out, it may rain softballs, but they're not really soft. I'm over here right by the dugout and behind the scenes action. When a ball gets fouled out, the actual team goes behind the dugout and retrieves the ball. I believe it might be the home team's responsibility to do so. But here we go, back to the action. Runners on third, Salas. It's the 2-1 pitch, 2 outs. Got fouled out again and going right behind. It might hit a car. Oh, no, goes right in between 2 parked vehicles. An Audi and looks like to be a truck. Good thing nobody was there to absorb the hit. But there goes Stinson going behind the fence to retrieve another foul ball as we go to the 2-1 count. Oh, looks there. We get contact. High ball pop up. Will she catch it? And she does. And the Royals survived that inning. A lot of action here. First inning action, 1-1. Eagles scoring in the first as well as the Royals. And this game is living up to the hype. Playoff championship intensity here in the Golden League. You listen to commentary from Joseph Leo, sideline reporter Tiffany Johnston, camera operator Ryan Mitchell right there in the infield, and working the boards Annabelle and Jen here for the City of Lancaster, bringing you L28 Sports. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday, and hope your St. Patty's Day was great also during the weekend. So 3 up, 3 down, as now the Lancaster Eagles take the infield, getting warmed up. Rubio, the right-hander pitcher, hoping for a great quick inning. Oh, bless you, Dave. It's the first day of spring also. If you haven't noticed here, pretty much like two seasons here in Lancaster, right? It's like summer and winter, but it's the first day of spring. And all the plants and trees and flowers are pollinating. Bless you again. All right, here's the windup in the pitch from Rubio. Goes right down the middle, and that's a ball. Number 19 up to bat for the Royals. That's Nina Sepulveda, infielder and the other pitcher also for the Royals. Here's the windup in the pitch. Right down the middle, and it's a strike. Rubio caught the strike zone there. As we're here at the top of the second with the score tied at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks like it's a high ball outside the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Rubio on the mound checks her glove. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, foul ball, watch out. Goes over the fence. Don't worry, guys, it's on the other side. But it's stay alert, stay alive, and don't get hit by the foul ball here. As L28 Sports covers this not great softball action between the Eagles and the Royals. 2-2 is the count. As Rubio winds up, and here comes the pitch. And we got a full count, 3-2. Number 19, the right-hander, Nina Sepulveda, looking for that pitch. We're here live, top of the second. The windup in the pitch from Rubio. A swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down so far for the Eagles. As the bats are a little bit cool on the Quartz World side. Number 22 up to bat now. Olivia Jones, senior infielder for the Royals. As we go right back to the game here. Number 22, Olivia Jones up to bat. Wind up in the pitch from Rubio. Right down the middle. Looks like a fastball, maybe a breaking ball. And that's a strike for Rubio. Top of the second action. Rubio at the mound. Here's to wind up the pitch. Looks like it was a ball there, a little bit high. 1-1 is the count with 1 out here, top of the second. Great first inning action if you joined us late. It's top of the second. The bats are a little bit cooling right now. Rubio with the pitch, and it goes foul ball right behind the fence. Hopefully it didn't hit anybody there. But a great day here in the Aerospace Valley, Lancaster, as airplanes fly through the sky and the pollen just giving everybody allergies. Wind up in the pitch from Rubio. Ooh, right outside the strike zone. With the count now 2-2 with 1 out. Rubio looking at her glove. Gets the signal. Here's the wind up in the pitch. Ooh, another high ball. Looks like we're up to a full count. Jones getting outside the batter's box to reset herself. We got a full count now, 1 out. 1 out, the sun's out. The guns are still in. I'm wearing my short sleeve shirt. But we'll probably get a farmer's tan at the end of the day. Here's the pitch, and it's another foul ball. Jones still trying to run that one out just in case it catches fair. But we got a full count, folks. Top of the second, 1-1. Still an intense game nonetheless here as Rubio goes back to the mound. The infield gets set. Olivia Jones, the right-hander, in the batter box as Rubio takes the mound again here with the windup and the pitch. Another foul ball. Still full count. Top of the second. But thank you for joining us, everybody, on a Tuesday, March 19th, on a great day in the 70s. With the sun shining through and great varsity softball taking place right here. Here's the windup, and it looks like it goes caught by Salas, and she sends it to first for the out. Top of the second. I believe that's the second out, right? Or first out? It's 2 outs. Confirming with Tiffany Johnson that it is 2 outs. And the batter in the box right now, number 23. Not numbered here. Again, Jones grounded out. Number 23 up to bat, a right-hander. I don't have her on the sheet, but I'll get that information as soon as possible. But it looks like it's Ponder, Dakota Ponder, number 23. With the count so far, 2 balls, 0 strikes, but with 2 outs. Two balls, 1 strike as Rubio getting the signal from the catcher there. And there's a nice fine strike down the middle. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs here, top of the second. Score tied, 1-1. Another ball by Rubio, making it a full count as the pitch goes right there into the ground. Dakota Ponder trying to find that right pitch in the strike zone to get some contact here. Oh, shit, swing and a miss. And that's 3 up, 3 down, and the Eagles take turn at the bat now as the Royals will now take the infield. Thank you for joining us here. 1-1. Score tied here between the Royals and the Eagles. Eagles hosting the Quartz Royals. The funny thing is they're going to see each other again this Thursday, but we're going to switch the venues. The Eagles are now going to visit the Quartz Royals at their home. So whatever happens at the end of this game, the other team will get a chance to get revenge. All right, here goes the Royals out into the infield in the powder blue. As Kaylee Victoria takes the mound with the pink and blue mitt, warming it up for the infield here. And we're in the middle of the second. It's the middle second warm-up here. You're listening, watching to L28 Sports. Joseph Leah with commentary. Ryan Mitchell right there as the lonesome camera operator in the infield, catching some great warm-up B-roll with Jen and Annabelle on the boards. Sideline reporting brought to you by L28's own Tiffany Johnson. All right, here goes the meeting at the mound as the Quartz Royals trying to hype each other up to break this, to maintain the tie as they try to venture into the bottom of the second. Up to bat right now, looks like, if my eyes don't deceive me, number 21 for the Eagles. There's a swing. Oh, gets the contact. Ooh, watch out now. Number 20 for the Eagles, Elsie Herrera, with a foul ball hitting the cargo carrier right there, and you just hear a big metallic sound. Here's the second pitch, right down the middle, and that's a strike. The 0-2 pitch. Looks like Kaylee Victoria up on the count. Getting the signal. Here's the windup. The pitch the left-hander throws and gets the ball. 1-2. Bottom of the second. Score tied 1-1. No runners. Here's a swing. Contact. It's a foul ball. Goes over on top of the roof on the dugout. That's not Santa Claus. It's a foul ball on top of the dugout roof. That's Kaylee Victoria. Goes to the mound again here. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind up in the pitch. Ooh, she sends it. Foul ball. Right past the first base here. A couple spectators sitting along the fence line. Score is still tied at 1-1. Wind up in the pitch. Ooh, and it's a ball. Looks like the count is 2-2. Victoria with the wind up in the pitch. Ooh, the whiff. Elsie Herrera striking out the first baseman. Number 9 up to bat now, Layla Acosta, left fielder. Number 9 Acosta, the right-hander going against the left-hander pitcher. And she starts things off with a foul ball. Acosta in the batter box. Number 9 gets the pitch and controls the bat and doesn't swing as Kaylee Victoria throws a ball. Bottom of the second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It looks like another strike by Kaylee Victoria now with the 1-2 pitch. Victoria at the mound, winds up and pitches it. Good eye by number 9 Acosta, the left fielder. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind up the pitch. Oh, and there's a strike, and he retires Acosta with the 3rd strike. Bottom of the second action now, the pitcher Rubio going up to the batter box, taking her turn at batting. Kaylee Victoria with some great pitching here in the second inning. Winds up, and here's the pitch. Starts things off with a ball. Rubio right there in the batter's box, swings. She thought she saw a good pitch, but it looked like the breaking ball fooled her as Kaylee Victoria threw that one with a change of speed there, and here she winds up again, but gets the ball. So the count now, 1 strike, 2 balls, with 2 outs here, bottom of the second. Which we have 5 more innings to go, and it seems like this is going to be going down to the wire. And Victoria sends another pitch down the middle. 2 strikes, 2 balls. Another ball by Kaylee Victoria, the left-hander, the senior for the Royals here. We're at a full count now. Here's the pitch, the 3-2 pitch. And she retires. Rubio. All right, and that ends of the second. A scoreless second inning with Quartz at 1. Lancaster Eagles also at 1. Again, with a crucial game right here. Quartz Royals trying to give and hand over the Lancaster Eagles their first loss for Golden League. All right, we just ended the second inning, going to the top of the third. The girls varsity softball Eagles warming up here as we enter the top of the third. Up to bat for the Royals here. Looks like number 1? Or is that number 7? I think it's number 7. Maya Gonzalez, outfielder, senior for the Royals, up to bat, going against Rubio. And here's the first pitch of top of the third. And let's start things off with a ball. Rubio checking her glove, resetting. Getting the signal. Wind up in the pitch. A swing and a miss. Count now tied 1-1. 1 strike, 1 ball. 0 outs here as we start the top of the third. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Medina for the Royals. At the batter box. Two balls, 1 strike. As Rubio winds up and pitches. Pitches another ball. Pitch goes into the dirt. As the Quartz Royal is trying to break this tie here. Intense game, 1-1, top of the third. Rubio resetting. Here's the windup, the pitch, a swing and a miss from Medina. That's Leanna Medina, infielder, freshman for the Quartz Royals. With a full count. And here's the pitch. And she takes a walk. 0 outs. Runners on first for the Royals as the Eagles trying to get the first out for the top of the third, for the third inning. Looks like Rebor's up to bat, the left-hander, going against the right-hander Rubio with the wind-up and the pitch. Rebor's look like hinting at a bunt. The number 9 outfielder catcher for the Royals, a senior, looks like trying to go for the sacrifice bunt. Here's the wind-up, the pitch. And it is a sacrifice bunt as the runner advances to second. Oh. And then she gets out, right? She's out? Yeah. Oh, she's safe, actually. No, I think she's out. Now, yeah, she is out, actually. Thank you for that clarification. And actually, it was a sacrifice bunt to advance the runner to second. And that's Leanna Medina, runners on second, number 1. Number 10 up to bat, right-hander against Rubio, also a right-hander. Wind up in the pitch. And it's a strike. Rubio starting things off on a good foot. Number 3, Rubio, looking at her selection of pitches, getting in rhythm here as she winds up on the mound, pitches. Ooh, contact. And looks like it falls right into the middle of the field, and runners now are on first and second. A great single by Kaylee Moreno, the outfielder senior for the Quartz Hill Royals. Thank you for joining us here. If you're just watching and listening to L28 Sports, I'm Joseph Leo, commentating for Ronnie Wald here. Number 16 at the plate, Heater. Madison Heater, outfielder, in the first pitch is a ball. But it looks like she may be hinting at a bunt as well to advance the runners to the next base. We got runners on first and second, top of the third with just one out. Expect some nice chess moves here in this intense game between the Eagles and the Royals. Here's the windup in the pitch. Outside the strike zone, as the count, I believe, is now 2 balls with no strikes, still 1 out. And here's the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. Number 16, Madison Heater, up to bat, trying to get some contact with the aluminum here, with runners on first and second. Wind up in the pitch, and it looks like she gets it right in the middle of the field, and runners advance, and it looks like we got a score from Medina. And runners, nice RBI by Heater there, advancing. It looks like a double. As Medina scores now, and Moreno, Medina takes second base, and Moreno on first. No, I'm sorry, Medina scored. Moreno now on third, and Heater on second base with a great double. Contact and fouled outside. And that's Billups, number 11, with the Skylar Billups, catcher and first baseman, senior for the Royals. Right-hander going against another right-hander, Rubio, at the pitch, at the mound. 2-1. And there's the pitch. A great strike right down the middle by Rubio. Top of the third with runners on second and third base as the Quartz Royals just scored here 2-1, breaking the tie. Wind up in the pitch. Looks like foul ball. Foul right over the Quartz Hill dugout. Third baseman, assistant coach Jesse Jaramillo telling when Morena to go on third base. Here's a pitch, and it's another ball. I mean, the first ball here in the count. 2 strikes, 1 ball. As the sun gets covered up by some clouds here. Hopefully you can adjust that exposure there on your cameras. But at the base, at the Skylar Billups, a swing and a miss. And Rubio retires Billups here as they get the second out for the Eagles, trying to survive this third inning. Great turnout here as we're in the home of the Eagles, trying to protect their standings here, sitting on the top of the Golden League. A little meeting of the minds here on the mound. As we chill here at the top of the third with the score 2-1. Royals in the lead with runners on second and third. Up to bat, the pitcher for the Quartz Hill Royals, Kaylee Victoria, the great left-hander pitcher, having a great game so far here against the Eagles. The pitch, but a swing and a miss. Rubio delivering a nice rising breaking ball there. You know, one thing that I'm impressed with these girl athletes is their composure. And you got to have your nerves with you when you play this kind of game here. And Rubio just threw a ball there. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. As the Royals trying to get more on the scoreboard. And here's a foul ball, line drive, right in the foul ball area past first base. 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 outs here, with runners still on second and third. What a great day, afternoon day here in Lancaster. The left-hander batter, here he goes. The pitch, and it looks like another ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Rubio now. Kaylee Victoria showing great patience, great vision here, trying to select the right pitch, trying to bring another runner in. And that's a strike, and that retires Victoria as Rubio survives the third inning, only letting 1 run in. 3 up, 3 down as the Quartz Hill Royals will now take the field, and the Eagles will take a turn with their bats. Any other topics I should discuss?
You can talk about how Quartz Hill ended first last season in the league, and Lancaster ended third in the season in the league. So this is kind of like a battle to make sure that they're keeping their stands from last year.
Here's the Quartz Hill Royals taking the infield now, and I was told by Tiffany Johnson that the Quartz Hill Royals finished first last year, and the Eagles placed third. So this game here is kind of like a power struggle. Quartz still trying to get back to what they're used to, being on top of the mountain here in the Golden League. All right, here. L28 Sports coverage of the Quartz Royals and the Lancaster Eagles here. Girls varsity softball action with the score 2-1 as we sit here in the middle of the third waiting for the Eagles to take their turns to bat. Anything else you want me to plug? And for all those watching our sports coverage, let me remind you guys of the Poppy Festival coming up in April. Also, before that, we do also have the Bunny Hop. Is that March 30th? March 30th on a Saturday. So, if you have nothing else to do, come out to the park, OMP Park, and catch a hop with the bunnies. Oh, here's the pitch by Victoria. Started things off, and that's, I think that was a ball. Yeah, one ball. Perez Rios up to bat here, the right-hander. Number 22, right fielder. As Billups and Victoria have a quick meeting of the minds there. As she's down in the count, 2 balls, 0 strikes, 0 outs here as we venture off into bottom of the third. Wind up in the pitch, a swing and a miss by Perez Rios. Assistant coach Roger Zinn reminding her batter to get in front of the ball there, get some contact. Nice eye as Victoria pitches another ball. I believe that's 3 balls, 1 strike. Wind up in the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Actually, 3 full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes as we are here in the bottom of the third. The pitch, and she gets her. Victoria, 0-0 for the Quartz Royals, retires the first out for the bottom of the third inning here. Up to bat next for the Eagles, number 2, Ashley Laksamana. And takes a strike for her first pitch. Victoria, the left-hander, no stranger for finding the strike zone. As she winds up and pitches again, a little high there. Billups standing up to catch that high ball. Wind up in the pitch, she'll come contact, watch out now, foul ball going back into the, nearly hits the truck and bounces right over the diesel truck. Kaylee Victoria, the left-hander, resetting, winds up in the pitch, and it goes foul again. Oh, I heard some contact. May have hit some cars. May have hit a car there, but nothing shattering. All right, here we go. Victoria wind up in the pitch, and she gets a strike. Third strike for the second out for the Royals as they're trying to get back to top of the fourth here as we're in the bottom of the third. Number 11, Jordan Zinn, second baseman, up to the plate. First pitch, and she fouls. Looks like it's coming our way. Foul ball. She pops out. Foul. And that's 3 up, 3 down as we now venture off to top of the fourth. Don't worry, guys. I would have caught that ball there for you guys. But those slow pop ups, I definitely are not afraid of. It's those fast ones that you got to watch out for. All right. So top of the fourth, score 2-1 as the Royals are in the lead against the Lancaster Varsity Eagles here. Again, these two teams meet again come this Thursday, where the Eagles are going to visit the Royals at their house. This is Joseph Leah with the commentary for L28 Sports. Sideline reporting by Tiffany Johnson. On the boards, Jen and Annabelle. And all by himself, the great Ryan Mitchell are at the camera operating. But what a great game. Lots of intensity here. Lots of concentration and focus. As we now go to top of the fourth here. Rubio with definitely a great game so far. Even though they're down 1 run. Nothing to be ashamed of as she starts the top of the fourth. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, looks like number 19 gets some contact with it. It's gone. That's Nina Sepulveda. As she rounds the bases, scoring again for the Royals. What a hit by Nina. That was probably just slow motion to her. She probably saw that ball falling right perfectly into that strike zone. Saw that it was her pitch and sent that over the fence. Nina Sepulveda sending that all the way to Sepulveda, right? You know what I mean? Is that you catch the 14 to the 5, exit off Sepulveda, and that's where you might find that home run. She knocked it over the fence. All right, number 22 up to bat now, trying to add to the lead. No outs, no clean slate here as we start top of the fourth with one hit already batted in. Rubio start things off with the ball here. For number 22, Olivia Jones, senior infielder for the Royals. Here's the windup in the pitch from Rubio. A little bit high outside the strike zone. Ball number 2. The breeze is picking up now here in the afternoon of Lancaster. A great Tuesday for a great game as Rubio is behind on the count with the third ball, 0 strikes. Now the wind's picking up. You can see the dust picking up here in the infield as it gets a little bit to the afternoon. Tumbleweeds are tumbling. As we adjust here to the wind here. Rubio looking for her first strike against Olivia Jones here. Here's the windup in the pitch. And she walks Olivia Jones. You know, when you live in Lancaster, you definitely get the full spectrum of the weather. One day it's one moment it's sunny, the next moment it's windy, and I hate to say it, it may rain. But it'll probably rain foul balls. All right, here Rubio, she checks the windup, and here's the pitch. And that's a strike right down the middle. Trying to get the first out. Runners on first for the Royals. Royals looking to have control of the game a little bit here, top of the fourth inning. Wind up in the pitch for Rubio. Foul bunt, and she catches it. Nice play by number 2, Ashley Laksamana. Great play, great reflexes, and catches that foul ball. Now up to bat number 1, Dakota Ponder. Going to get some advice, some suggestions here from from assistant coach Jesse Jaramillo, as the Eagles will also meet at the mound too. But you can tell by the body language, even with they're down 2 runs, the Eagles still have that vigor and the belief that they're still in this game. As the tumbleweed rolls behind me, the wind picks up. Here on a Tuesday with some great girls varsity intense softball action here. Rubio with the pitch. Ooh, another foul ball. And there's those fast foul balls you got to watch for, because you don't know where they're going to end up going. But I've told my crew here that I do have reflexes like a gazelle, and I will catch that foul ball if it does come our way. So don't worry, guys. I will protect the equipment. As a plane just flies over us here, and this is what you witness here when you live in Lancaster in the Aerospace Valley. Wind up in the pitch. And makes the count 1-1. As the plane still continues to fly over us here. Here's the windup in the pitch, and another foul ball, and the fence, the back fence, stopping it. And I'll count as the second strike. Now Ponder behind the count. Wind up in the pitch. Rubio misses the strike zone. So that's 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. As the Royals trying to add to their lead here as we venture off to the top of the 4th. It was an intense first inning, a calm second inning with not much action. In the third, bats were heavy as Sepulveda did an amazing home run. All right, there was a pitch in the dirt for Rubio. And it's a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out as Rubio resets at the mound. Here's Rubio. Pitches it. Oh, runner trying to steal second, and she slides into second and advances. Great steal by Jones over there, number 22. The infielder senior for the Royals. Stealing second. Which is okay. You can steal second. You can steal bases, right? You're not. It's not a crime to steal bases. Okay. Looks like we're having a meeting of the minds here as the Eagles talk about this one here, as they're trying to navigate their way in the 4th inning, 1 out, with runners on first and second. Kendall Zinn, the head coach, trying to calm her team down, give them some strategy here. And it looks like they might be switching pitchers here? Are we switching pitchers? Looks like we are switching pitchers here. And now up to who's pitching. Let me see if I can see your number. is Salas, third baseman, moving over to the mound now. She'll take her chance to hopefully change the tempo and the momentum here of the Royals. She's doing some warm-ups, right-hander, trying to bring some heat to home plate. So some strategy displayed here by head coach Kendall Zinn as she switches the pitcher here, top of the fourth inning. Score at 3-1 with the Royals up 2 runs to the Eagles 1. And like I said a moment ago, the weather is ever so changing. Now it's sunny, but with the wind there still in the background. All right. Looks like the Eagles are done with the warm-up and the reset and repositioning of the infield and pitcher. So I think they switched spots now. Rubio now as the catcher. Or is that still Loxamana? Well, I'll clarify that once we get some time here. But here's Salas now at the mound. Wind up in the pitch. Ooh. And looks like gets a wild pitch. And now it's bases loaded. Kaylee Moreno, outfielder senior, now up to bat. Salas trying to calm the nerves down a little bit. As we remain here at top of the fourth. Great girls varsity softball action. Here goes Salas with the pitch. A little high there. Bases are loaded as the Quartz Royals sit in the lead, 3-1, top of the fourth, 1 out. Salas with the pitch, and there's the bunt, and looks like it's a foul ball. And we'll reset. You can see the strategy right away from the Royals trying to get that sacrifice bunt, as they do have only 1 out. They can sacrifice an out here and get a run to score to increase the lead. Here's the pitch. Foul ball over the fence. Don't worry, guys. It's not in our direction. Salas resetting at the mound. Ooh, ball pitch in the dirt as number 22, Olivia Jones, runs into home and gets treated by the dugout. But now the score 4-1. Bases still loaded with a wild pitch out of control. Pitch going to the dirt. Number 10, Kaylee Moreno now up to bat. Wind up in the pitch from Salas. First pitch a little high there. Actually, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind up in the pitch. Oh, contact. Hits it right in the infield in that gap. Looks like 2 runners scored on that play. Now 6-1. Still top of the fourth, 1 out. Eagles struggling here in the fourth. Quartz still with the momentum. Up to bat now, Madison Heater, number 16. The outfielder senior for the Royals. Going against Salas at the mound. Salas with the windup in the pitch. High ball. Starting things off on a windy now day. but the sun is still out, and there's still a chance for the Eagles. Second pitch, foul ball over the fence. Don't worry about that, Annabelle. We're good. And hopefully that didn't hit any vehicles, too, as it goes fouling out over the fence. Count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind up in the pitch. And Heater lets that one go, and it's now 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first. That's Moreno on first. And Heater in the batter's box. And it looks like Salas throwing another ball. Salas trying to find her rhythm with that strike zone. Eagles showing a little tense play right now as they're trying to get their groove. Looks like that's Luxamana, Ashley Luxamana number 2, talking to Salas, having a conversation at the mound. Trying to calm the nerves so far for, switching. You're playing third base, and your team is obviously struggling here, and you're trying to turn the tide, right? So for any athlete or player in the game against those odds, those nerves tend to be a little high. Here's a foul ball over the Quartz Hill dugout right there on right side by first base. That should be 3 balls, 2 strikes with a full count now. With 1 out, runners on first. And what proves to be a very tumultuous inning for the Eagles and a very beneficial inning for the Royals. Salas with the windup in the pitch. A little bit low, and that's the 4th ball as Madison Heater takes a walk to first base. Now we still got runners in scoring position. Runners on first and second. That's Heater on first, Moreno on second. With the catcher now Billups, number 11, in the batter box going against Salas. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ground ball, and if we could get a nice infield play. The Zen out. Got third out, and looks like Billup might be safe on first base. So saves a run there, and it should be 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Up to bat now, the pitcher for the Royals, Kaylee Victoria, the left-hander, going from the mound to the plate. All right, looks like Salas hopes she can get some rhythm here, looking at her selection of pitches. Here's the windup and the throw. Starts off with a high ball. Runners on first and second with the score 6-1. Of course, the Royals with a commanding lead. Trying to hand the Eagles their first defeat of the season, Golden League season. Here's a great hit, and that will retire the outs. 3 up, 3 down now. But the Eagles get out of there, but not without some damage from the Royals. Scoring about 2 to 3 runs here, increasing the lead now 6-1. As we venture off to bottom of the 4th, switching sides now. The Eagles will take the bats, and hopefully the luck is on their side, and the bats will get hot, as they say. But the Royals with some great momentum so far, heading to the bottom of the 4th here as they try to warm up in the infield, where the winds are calming down now as we enter about 4:30 at the time of hour. With some beautiful clouds. So if you're one of those who likes to take landscape pictures, today would be a great moment to do so of the sky. or if you're a painter um, and want to take advantage of some great landscaping, I encourage you to step outside your house and grab that easel, have the sports playing in the background, L28 Sports coverage, as you take your brush and get some great brush strokes with the paint and easel.
I'm trying it.
All right, Kaylee Victoria at the mound, trying to warm up and continue the great streak that she's on. Some great infield being displayed by the Royals, trying to take their spot back in the Golden League Mountain. But it's been a dominating performance so far by the Royals, as the Eagles still in the game though. It's still not over as we venture off into the bottom of the fourth here.
Yeah, bottom of the fourth.
Up to bat, D. Rankins, shortstop, number 13, the right-hander. Up to bat, facing against the left-hander, Victoria. And here's the first pitch, and it's a strike. Rankins trying to find her perfect pitch here. She takes a swing, gets some contact, foul ball over the fence. As she's down in the count with 2 strikes. The Royals riding this fourth inning momentum so far. Another foul ball over the Quartz dugout, the visiting dugout. Kaylee Victoria up in the count with 2 strikes. Here's the windup in the pitch. Goes into the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth here as the Lancaster Eagles trying to catch up here. Down 5 runs. Victoria wind up in the pitch. And she gets contact. Little short infielder, it looks like. Gets a pop out. Number 19 with the catch. Nina Sepulveda. Nina Sepulveda with a great home run. I believe that was in the 3rd inning. She catches a pop fly. Up to bat now, number 18, Salas. Sam Salas, the pitcher now for the Eagles. Gets the first pitch from Victoria, takes it high. Here's the windup in the pitch from the left-hander Victoria. Misses the strike zone as it's 2 balls, 0 strikes. So Salas here. Let's see if she can spark something for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Takes one right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the fourth, 1 out. As the Eagles still trying to catch up here. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, foul ball, not coming our way. Don't worry. Pop up, and looks like Victoria catches that. 2 up, 2 down. And the Royals handling business here. Great poise and composure by the Royals, which, again, they'll be seeing the Lancaster Eagles again on Thursday, but this time in their backyard. Here's a hit right to left field. And looks like a great single from the Eagles there. Ordonez with a great single to first, popping it to the left field. And this could be a game changer here, hopefully. Here's Herrera taking the first pitch. She fouls it out. Going over there by our cameraman, Ryan Mitchell. Two up, two down. With one strike. And Kaylee Victoria in control here as she winds up, pitches, gets the left-hander. Herrera. And now we got 1 ball, 1 strike. With 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Royals in control. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Kaylee Victoria pitching with confidence, 2-1 with 2 outs. Going for the 3rd out to retire the Eagles here. Let's see if she can do it. Here's the pitch. A little high. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners on first for the Eagles. We got 1 runner in scoring position. Now we're up to a full count. Elsie Herrera, the left-hander, trying to find that perfect pitch for her. She swings, gets some contact, foul ball. And we're up to a full count with 2 outs as the Royals trying to get out the bottom of the 4th here, and the Eagles trying to get back on the board. Here's a nice swing, contact, and it's popped out. Pop-out fly. Great catch by number 16 for the Royals. That was Madison Heater, the senior, and retires the Eagles 3 up, 3 down as we go now to top of the 5th. With 2 innings left, and it looks like the Eagles here struggling a little bit against the Royals. But again, no matter what happens, these 2 teams will face each other again this upcoming Thursday. And speaking of which upcoming events, I want to remind our viewers about the Poppy Festival coming up this April. On the days of April 25th, 26th, on the 19th, 20th, and 21st is the Poppy Festival. Hoping for another great Poppy Festival at the AV Fairgrounds. There'll be, live music, of course the great food, and some great appearances. All right. So here we're going to the top of the 5th, where the Eagles back on the defensive side. Still showing some great composure here. 6-1, down 5 runs, and up to bat for the Royals, number 19, Nina Sepulveda, who during her one last time out at bats knocked it out the park all the way to Sepulveda. Remember that? Taking the 14 to the 5, and okay. So she's back at the batter's box, going against a new pitcher, Sam Salas. And here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Salas with a great first pitch there, hitting the strike zone. Hopefully that'll be some confidence for her as she winds up and she pitches, and looks like it's a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 0 outs here as we venture off the top of the 5th. And Salas with another wind-up and pitch. Finds the strike zone on that breaker ball. One strike, one ball. I mean, two strikes, one ball. 6-1. Royals up 5 runs. Pitch into the dirt as Ashley Luxamana recovers the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. This is the count at top of the 5th. Ooh, swing and a miss. And that retires Sepulveda, striking out against Salas as the infield meets in the mound. And hopefully this could be the spark that hopefully turns into some hot bats when the Eagles take their turn to bat.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Bless you. Yeah. Again, it's spring season, but it's also allergy season. I mean, there's always that exchange, right? You get that great weather, but at the expense of some allergies. All right, looks like the Royals back in the batter's box, number 22. Up to bat, Olivia Jones, infielder senior. The right-hander going against Sam Salas. Sam Salas, if you missed it, she was on third base and replaced Rubio. And she'll now take her turn at the mound. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, foul ball. Don't worry, it's going in the infield, and it's a pop out to first, and looks like first baseman catches that. Second out for the Eagles. Now it's Elsie Herrera, first baseman. Gets the second out for the Eagles. 2 up, 2 down. All right, number 23 up to bat for the Royals. That's Dakota Ponder, the sophomore. Against Salas with the windup in the pitch. Start things off with a ball. I'm having a ball. Commentating the Eagles and the Royals here. 6-1 with the Royals with the lead. 5 runs up, and that's now we're going to 2 outs. There's a windup in the pitch, and that's a strike. It sounded like a strike as it hit the strike zone over the plate. Salas now getting more in rhythm, as you can see. She's looking to be more comfortable and confident. Going against Ponder here. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ball a little high. Salas with the windup in the pitch here. Ooh, foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 5th, 2 up, 2 down. The Eagles trying to get to the bottom of the 5th here. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Salas. Into the dirt as we go into a full count. Here comes the full count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. And that retires the Royals as the Eagles now will get their chance to catch up here. Down 5 runs as we now venture off to the bottom of the 5th. With just 2 innings left, will the Eagles catch up, or will they have to get revenge this upcoming Thursday? We'll find out as the game continues here on a pretty nice windy day. It started off hot. Definitely you got to get the sunscreen. And we're going to be a little bit tan come tomorrow. All right, it looks like the Quartz Royals taking the infield. I just heard the chant from the Eagles here as they're going to go balls to the walls. Some deep concentration. Trying to catch up here, down 5 runs as we're here chillaxing in the middle of the 5th. But what a game so far if you're just joining us. L28 Sports coverage. I'm Joseph Leo with commentary on the boards. Jen, and Annabelle, sideline reporter Tiffany Johnson. And sitting right there by the right field, by the warm-up pitching cages is Ryan Mitchell. Camera operating there in the green. Still wearing the traditional green for St. Patty's Day. And if it was St. Patty's Day, he won't get pinched because he's wearing green. Okay, here we go. The Quartz Royals with the meeting at the mound, resetting in the infield as the Lancaster Eagles take to bat. Number 9, Layla Acosta, left field. And looks like the Royals starts off with a scratch. That's number 23. Ooh, foul ball. That's Dakota Ponder. So Kaylee Victoria switching the mound to handing the mounding rights to Dakota Ponder now. Right-hander. Ooh, pitches it high over the head of her catcher Billups. Facing a 1-2 count now. Bottom of the 5th. The Eagles still down 5 runs as the Royals still trying to continue their momentum here with a pitcher change. And here's a nice windup by Ponder. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind up in the pitch. Oh, got some contact. Line drive up the center. As Acosta takes a nice single and occupies the first base. Ponder at the mound trying to block the sun from her eyes as she faces off against the right-hander Rubio, number 3. Rubio gets some contact. Ooh. Runners now on first and second. Eagles with some Momo getting 2 singles in a row. But still down 5 runs here at bottom of the 5th. And another great afternoon here in Lancaster. It's Tuesday, March 19th. And here's the windup in the pitch. Runners stay at their bases as the Eagles trying to rally back here in the bottom of the 5th. Windup in the pitch, fouled. Looking for a sacrifice bunt from Riley Eddy. Number 23 from the Eagles. Getting us some gameplay here. Dakota Ponder at the mound. The right-hander looks like another ball. So the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike here with runners on first and second, bottom of the 5th. Ooh, Ponder found the strike zone on that. Great pitch on, now the count's 2-2. Runners still on first and second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And strikes out and retires Eddie. Up to bat now, number 2, the catcher for the Lancaster Eagles, Ashley Laksamana. Dakota Ponder now at the mound. Selects her pitch. Here's the windup. Starts things off with a ball. 6-1. Quartz Royals still up. Bottom of the fifth with runners on first and second for the Eagles in scoring position. Laksamana takes another high ball. So Ponder now down in the count 2-0 with runners on first and second. Sacrifice bunt, fakes it. And was that a strike? Let's find out. Wind up in the pitch. And that's a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the fifth. Eagles trying to rally here. And now we approach a full count as Dakota Ponder pondering what she'll pitch next. Wind up in the pitch and retires. Ashley Laksamana, the catcher. So now here comes Jordan Zinn, second baseman for the Lancaster Eagles, trying to rally the troops. Starts things off with a foul ball, and last time she was at bat, fouled it away and did a pop fly out. Zinn at the plate. Ooh, get some contact, line drive. Runners are circling. 1 runner in. Rubio takes it home. Nice triple by Zinn. Zinn showing utmost confidence and poise on that swing as they now are catching up and rallying here. I think they scored in 2 runs, scored now 6-3 with 2 outs. And bottom of the fifth action, the Eagles trying to make a rally with Rankins up to bat now, number 13, to add more to the momentum. So Acosta scored, Rubio scored off that triple from Zinn. Rankins, line drive and goes out, but Eagles now closer with the score 6-3. Now down only 3 runs. They were down 5, but had some nice batting in the bottom of the fifth as we enter the top of the sixth here, with the score now 6-3 with some nice intense action here with the Eagles hosting the Royals. A very pivotal game here. Again, the Lancaster Eagles, as it stands, 4-0 in the Golden League, with Quartz tied 3-1 with the Highland Bulldogs. Little Rock and Knight and Eastside also tied 2-2 in the Golden League. And unfortunately, Palmdale and AV still looking for that first victory in the Golden League with an 0-4 record so far. But both of these teams coming on hot. Lancaster with a 7-game winning streak. Quartz with a 5-game winning streak. So these teams not familiar with losing and probably familiar with resilience and keeping their heads in the game. So here's a meeting of the Eagles at the mound here, trying to rally the troops to get some great defense versus the Royals trying to further protect their lead. As number 15 for the Royals up to bat, Yelani Madero, infielder senior for the Royals, going against Sam Salas. So here we go. Start of the sixth, right? Top of the sixth, yep. So Madero going against Salas. Salas looking at her selection of pitches. Finds the one, wind up. Start things off. Zen with a nice ground cover and throws the first down. Great fielding by Zen, number 11, on the third base. And that's one up, one down for the Eagles. You can definitely see the Eagles building up the confidence here as they venture off navigating the sixth inning. Up to bat next, the number 9 for the Royals, Bianca Rebors, outfielder catcher. It's,
It's top. It's top.
top of the sixth here, 6-3. The Eagles trying to play some defense here, and foul ball. Nice. Oh, Zen almost caught that foul ball. Great hustle. She dives into the dirt for that one. Zen last time at bat with a great triple, showing off her hustle and heart as she tried to catch that foul ball by Rebors, number 9 for the Royals. Salas at the mound, looking at her selection of pitches now, keeping her composure. Wind up, and here's the pitch. Down the middle with a strike. So we got one ball, I believe 2 strikes, 1 out. As Rebors at the plate, left-hander. Ooh, swings it. Nice fielding. Throws it to first and overthrows it. We got an error, and Rebors takes second. What should have been a first is now a double, as the Eagles struggled a little bit on that fielding there on that play. So now we still got 1 out. Zen trying to calm down Salas at the mound. But taking the plate, number 10 for the Quartz Royals, Kaylee Moreno, outfielder senior, the right-hander, going against Salas. Salas with the windup in the pitch. Start things off with the ball. Here's the windup in the pitch, a little bit high. And looks like Rebor stays on second. Number 10, Kaylee Moreno at the plate. Here's the windup in the pitch. Moreno over right field, and looks like a mishap on some of the fielding. And another runner scored here for the Royals, making it 7-3. So that was Kaylee Moreno with a double, batting in Rebors. Rebors circling third, coming to home. And now number 16 up to bat. And that's Madison Heater going against Salas. Score 7-3, top of the 6th. Down 4 runs now, Eagles. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ooh, nice catch. by the first baseman Elsie Herrera, number 20, stretching out like Stretch Armstrong on that first base, making up for some of the fielding mishaps earlier. So number 11, Skylar Billups, the catcher, the tall catcher, my add, for the Quartz Hill Royals, takes the first pitch, gets some contact, goes foul, right past Zinn on the foul line. As Moreno goes back to first base and will reset. 2 up, 2 down so far. As Salas and the Eagles trying to get out of the, try to navigate their way to the 6th inning, to the 7th, hopefully to rally. Here goes Billups at home plate. Here's the windup in the pitch from Salas. It's contact. Billups sending it over the fence. And they're going to take a trip to home plate, getting greeted by the home team. That's Moreno and Billups. Billups with a heavy bat, sending it over the fence about 300 feet. Just past Sepulveda, right? Like Sepulveda hit it over there. Now we got Billups sending it over the fence. And I believe you got to take the Metrolink to retrieve that one. I mean, she just sent that one over. 9-3 now as we still at the top of the 6th. 2 outs, the Eagles. Struggling a little bit here in the 6th inning. Salas at the mound, going against Kaylee Victoria, the left-hander pitcher. Wind up in the pitch. First pitch is a ball, a little bit low, outside of the strike zone. Royals in control, 9-3, as the Eagles trying to survive the 6th inning. Next pitch also a ball. Ball number 2, Salas here with her 42nd pitch. And Victoria fouls it to right field over there. Eagles looking for that 3rd out to retire the bats for the Royals. Again, if you just missed it, Billups with a double home run. Salas with the pitch, a little bit high. Now down in the count, 3 balls to 1 strike. As the Royals with the momentum. Salas with the pitch. Goes over the plate with a great strike, nice fastball, and it looks like it's a full count. Here's the pitch, and looks like Salas retires Victoria, the left-hander, and the Eagles survive the 6th inning as they go to the bottom of the 6th, down 6 runs. It still ain't over, as they say. And the Eagles trying to mount a comeback, and let's see if they can do it. But again, no matter what happens, these 2 teams will meet again come this Thursday. So the rivalry continues between the Lancaster Eagles and the Quartz Hill Royals. And I can't complain about the weather so far. I mean, now it was blistering hot. Then the wind came through, clouds covered the sun a little bit. Now the sun's back, and we have a nice breeze, and we're feeling a little bit comfortable here, as do the Royals with their lead, 9-3, as we head towards bottom of the sixth. And if you're just catching us here, it's Joseph Lay with the commentary. Tiffany Johnson, sideline reporting on the boards. Annabelle and Jen. And right there in the outfield, my man, Ryan Mitchell, holding it down in the green. Okay, here goes the Royals. Dakota Ponder on the mound, trying to protect the lead. Going against the opposing batter, Salas, number 18. Here's the first pitch. Salas hits it up, pops it up in the infield, and that's an out. Olivia Jones with the infield catch, 1 up, 1 down. As the Royals trying to circumvent the comeback from the Eagles. Number 7 to bat. Oh, nice hit. Pop up. And a catch by number 16 for the Royals, Madison Heater. So that was Ordonez with the pop-up out. Heater with the catch. And so we're here in the bottom of the sixth. I believe now at 2 outs. First pitch, oh, nice grounder, but nice fielding by the Royals. 3 up, 3 down. Nice play by Nina Sepulveda. And that was just a clinic inning right there. Great fielding by the Royals. So now that was the bottom of the sixth. We're heading towards the last inning with the Quartz Royals up 6 runs, 9-3. You're listening and watching L28 Sports here. I'm Joseph Lea with commentary. Tiffany Johnson with sideline reporting. Jen and Annabelle on the boards. And my man, right there in the green, Ryan Mitchell, cameraman, anchor extraordinaire. As we try to see what the Eagles will do here at the top of the 7th. Now, Salas warming up. Hopefully trying to get, a great inning like the Royals just did there on the bottom of the 6th. I mean, that was some great fielding. By the Royals, 3 up, 3 down really quick, and now they'll get a chance to be at bat and increase their lead maybe. With a commanding lead, 9-3, 6 runs ahead. And up to bat, number 19, Nina Sepulveda, who's been having a nice game, least to say, today. She did a great home run over the fence. And again, all the way to Sepulveda. I think we take the 14 to the 5, exit Sepulveda. That's how far it was where you had to retrieve it. Okay, so now the Eagles meeting at the mound, trying to have their reflexes sharpened, see if they can get out top of the 7th here. But they're going to go against the phenomenal batting of the Royals. Number 19, Nina Sepulveda, the right-hander. Looking for some softball to knock out here. Here we go. Salas wind up in the pitch. Ooh, nice catch by Jordan Zinn, number 11. 1 up, 1 down.
Wow.
Great composure. Great reflexes by Jordan Zinn on that out. So that's 1 up, 1 down. Number 22 up to bat now for Quartz. That's Olivia Jones, senior infielder, going against Salas. Here's the wind up in the pitch. Salas. Oh, nice hit, but foul ball. for Olivia Jones.
That's good.
You know, your heart goes in your stomach a little bit if you're the other team when you see that ball fly. And so do we here as our crew, because you don't know where that pop-up's going to, But again, I promise I will protect and catch the foul balls. And Salas just throws a strike right there. So it should be 2 strikes up in the count. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 1 ball. So the count 1-1, 1 out for the Eagles. Here's the windup of the pitch from Salas. Ooh, a swing and a miss by Jones. Jones almost falling down there. A little bit behind the ball there. She was definitely trying to knock it out the park. So Jones at the plate going against Salas. Salas looking at her menu, and she pitches, and we got another ball, a little bit outside the strike zone. 2-2 for the count. 2-2, 1 out here as we're at the top of the 7th, last inning. For the game. Here we go. Nice chop. Oh, fielding. Nice single. By Jones as Rankins kind of fumbled the ball there a little bit, but cost the base advancement. So now up to bat number 23, Ponder, Dakota Ponder, pitcher for the Royals, up to bat, going against Salas. Salas with the windup in the pitch. And it looks like they're trying to possibly do another sacrifice bunt to advance the runner here. Ponder at the plate. 1 ball, 0 strikes. And that looks like to be a strike, so now the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the 7th, as the Eagles trying to have their turn a little bit more quicker here to catch up. Runners on first. Here's the windup in the pitch. Another ball by Salas. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Eagles infield at attention here. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for Ponder. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first. Top of the 7th here. Score 9-3. In what shows to be definitely an intense game no matter what the score is right now. Wind up in the pitch a little bit high from Salas. And we're at to a full count. Ponder at the plate. Full count. 3-2 pitch. And she walks Ponder as runners now advance to first and second. Top of the 7, 1 out. And the Eagles trying to stay composed here. Trying to get back up to bat without having as much damage here, but runners definitely in scoring position. So Salas at the plate going against number 15, Yelani Madero, senior infielder, right-hander, in the batter's box. Here's this wind up in the pitch. Chop grounder. Zinn with the out. Nice play. 2 up, 2 down, but still runners in scoring position. First and second. That's Russell on first, Olivia Jones on second. I'm sorry, that was Madison Heater on first, yeah. So Billups number 9, Bianca Rebors, the senior left-hander. One out of the only 2 left-handers on the Quartz Royals up to bat. As Silas looks at her wind up in the pitch. Oh, nice swing. Throws it to right field, and here runners score, number 8. That's Aubrey Russell. And number 15 is going to also score, Madero. And that's 11-3, top of the 7th. So bottom of the 7th now. So we're here heading towards the bottom of the 7th. As Ponder warms up. And the Eagles will have a chance down 7. To make a comeback here. Anything's possible, folks, in the game of sports, right? So up to bat, number 9 started things off for their, hopefully a comeback. Layla Acosta, left fielder for the Eagles, going against Ponder. Ponder with the windup in the pitch. Nice hit, contact with the bat, and a great start for the Eagles. But 7 runs behind, going against a pretty nifty infield Royals team. Rubio, number 3, up to bat now. Here's the bat. Foul ball by Rubio. Wind up in the pitch by Ponder, sacrifice bunt, and that's out. Runners advance to second. Acosta goes to second as Rubio makes a sacrifice hit. So they advance. Lancaster advances the runner to second, but is 1 up, 1 down so far. Bottom of the 7th, last inning, as number 22 up to bat. Perez Rios takes a strike by Dakota Ponder, who's been pitching pretty consistently the second half of the game. Wind up in the pitch, swing and a miss by Perez Rios, right fielder. Wind up in the pitch and retires Perez Rios. 2 up, 2 down, as the Royals coasting. So pretty much looks like to be a victory here for the Royals. But again, Eagles can get the revenge come this Thursday. Laksamana at the plate. The catcher number 2 going against Ponder. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 up, 2 down for the Royals, and looking so far so good for the Royals in the 7th inning. Last pitch by Ponder, another ball. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Little chopper to Ponder. She'll throw it. And that looks like to be the last out for the Eagles. And so final score, 10-3. Right? I think we go to 8th inning. So 10-3 should be the final score here as the Royals took control. Early in the game, I say about the 3rd inning was when all the action started happening. And 3rd inning was some great hitting by the Royals and great fielding by the Royals as well. But the Eagles still not out of it. They get the chance to meet up again with their rivals on Thursday, hopefully to get some revenge. But the obligatory traditional greeting and congratulations, meeting of the teams right there by home plate. And then now the separation here as the 2 teams go to their opposite sides. But great game nonetheless, 10-3, great action, great fielding we've seen here in the Lancaster home field. I'm Joseph Leo for L28 News Sports Coverage, and you have just watched the Lancaster Eagles hosting the Quartz Royals. We'll now go soon to Tiffany Johnson with some interviews, which has been a pretty great game, I must say, today nonetheless. This is our 3rd broadcast. First broadcast was the Eastside Lions versus the Little Rock Lobos. Our second telecast was the Paraclete Spirits hosting the Burroughs from Ridgecrest. And our 3rd telecast today, the Lancaster Eagles hosting the Quartz Hill Royals. But we'll soon go to an interview in a couple moments to Tiffany Johnson, and we'll send her way soon once we find out, who she's interviewing. But definitely our greatest thanks and appreciation to all of you is out there in the Lancaster community. Thank you for showing your support and appreciation for our coverage of high school sports. I mean, we've covered basketball, football, now softball, and baseball. So we continue to improve and hopefully bring you better and better coverage as time progresses. So coming up shortly, Tiffany Johnson with a sideline interview here on a great day. Great Tuesday here in the field of Lancaster High School. Got to say my congratulations and thanks to Kendall and Roger Zinn for giving me the Game Changer app. I mean, without that, I wouldn't have been caught up with the latest and greatest stats for the ball game. So shout outs to them for letting me that resource to cover the game. So our next coverage, Paraclete and Desert Christian, come next Thursday, but this time we're switching from softball to baseball. Is that also 3:15? And the same telecast at 3:15. So Desert Christian against Paraclete come again next Thursday, 3:15. Hope and definitely inviting you to join our telecast and keep up with the latest in sports. As looks like we're going to segue to Tiffany Johnson soon here with some interviews. Looks like you're going to interview Jordan Zinn, number 11, for the Lancaster Eagles, who made some pretty miraculous plays and did some nice RBIs for the Eagles today's game. So please stand by as we throw it to Tiffany Johnson soon. She's also interviewing Elsie Herrera, number 20, first baseman for the Lancaster Eagles, who made a very nice catch for an out. I remember that stretch where she stretched past the foul line and caught that out. So So it's Tiffany Johnson to Kendall Zinn here in a couple moments. All right. So here's Tiffany and Kendall. Everything good?
Jen, are you ready?
We're with Lancaster's head coach, Coach Zinn. Coach, I know it was a tough loss today. You guys were ranked #1 in the league, but I know you're going to continue to move forward. What are the steps leading into practice in the future?
Tomorrow's practices, we basically just note what we need to improve on from the previous game. Usually when we go against them on Thursday, we usually have a whole new team and they come out just hard on second time around. So I'm looking forward to that.
So I didn't put two and two together that number 11 Zinn is your daughter until you told me today. And it makes sense because she's such a dynamic player. She has such athletic ability, and she catches on fire once things need to hit the ball. So how does it feel to be able to coach your daughter in this dynamic team?
It's fun. Like I said, I've had both my daughters through this program, but ultimately I end up with 13 daughters and always checking on them, their grades, their personal life, everything. So I look at all these girls like they're my kids.
And coming in today, you were going against the defending champs, Quartz. What is the plan the next time you guys meet up on Thursday to make sure that they don't stay the defending champs for this season?
Right now, I think they're tied with Highland. So now all three of us are across the board in league right now. Definitely tomorrow we're going to work on our cleanups from our mistakes, do some hitting, and just start fresh. It's a whole new team. It's a whole new game on Thursday, so we just got to keep grinding, keep working.
Well, great luck, Coach. Amazing job, and good luck on Thursday. Thank you so much. Okay, now we're going to have an interview with the coach's daughter, who seems to be on the team. I think they're doing some interaction. She's about to head over this way. But I definitely like to say that this game was a battle of the territory. As you heard, Quartz came in as the defending champs of the league, but Lancaster is ranked #1 this season currently. And it was a huge battle going on. It was consistent. It was even until the third inning where they were 1-1. But then the Royals caught their momentum. Their pitcher just came in on fire, double back-to-back strikeouts, and they just continue to hit home run after home run after home run. But there's one player that popped up after the 5th inning, and that's the daughter, Zinn. Zinn, do you want to join me right now? Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. So your game playing is just dynamic. I was telling your mom that once things were getting tough, it seemed like you just lit up on fire and you were going to let any balls get past you.
Yeah.
So how did it feel when you got that necessary double right at the end in the 6th inning to make sure your team knows, hey, I got you, we're going to get back up on the scoreboard?
I felt really good. I was stressing out because my first at-bats, but then I kept myself in the game and I came in and I got that good hit for my team and then I made all my plays at third. So I felt really good.
And you shared with me earlier that you started off when you were younger in baseball, and now, of course, since you're in high school, you have to be in softball. So how has that helped your gameplay, starting in baseball and now switching to softball?
It's good. I mean, everything's the same, but like it's just faster, like quicker timing, and then like faster pace. So everything's like good. I like it. It's fun.
Last question. You are a junior, so you're going to be a senior next year. How is it going to be to officially be a true leader for the team?
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I love my team. Everyone's fun. I'm super excited.
Amazing. Well, good luck with everything, and congratulations on your game. All right, next up, we have one last interview, and that is Herrera. Herrera is just a star. She is the first baseman. They depend on this young lady. Every time the ball got past her, she was catching that ball, and she was making great hits, great runs. Come on in. Let's do a quick interview. It seems like the team is so dependent on you. How does it feel to have that pressure on your shoulders with Grace?
It feels really good. Like I just feel like I can help them out, you know, and they can really count on me to get whatever they need.
Are you a senior by chance?
No, I'm a junior.
Okay, so you're a junior, so you are a team leader, but you don't have the age yet. So how does it feel to lead without the age upon you?
It feels good because when I graduate, I'm still not even going to be at the age yet, so it feels good. Yeah.
How long have you been playing? What is your practice style like? Share with the audience what it means to be a true softball player for the Eagles.
My practice style, I practice every day during the week with my team, and yeah.
Consistency, right? Consistency is key. Well, congratulations on a great game. Good luck on Thursday and the rest of your season. All right, guys, it was a dynamic game today. Royals came in with the win. I think it was 10-3. Make sure you guys continue to check out L28 Sports, coming back to you next week. See you next time.
Hey, good seeing you, Big Raj.